Hello, Capricorn, and welcome to my channel, Tarot by Gabrielle. This is going to be a general reading for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for March, mid-March to the end of March 2023, looking at your recent past, current energy, and immediate future. As always, I've gone ahead and pulled the oracle cards and clarified those. I have the overall energy for the reading already pulled, and the deck that I'll be diving into already shuffled, as well as the decks that I'll be using in the extended. Any information on the extended reading or on booking a personal reading with me is in the description box below. All right, Capricorn. In your recent past, you have air with the Nine of Pentacles. Yes, I do know that this card means like the air element of, energy, like could be talking about Gemini, Libra, Aquarius kind of energy. But the way that I'm reading it a little bit more literally with this energy, meaning that things in your recent past felt very up in the air about what you want. I feel like it feels like you're not sure if your wishes are ever going to be fulfilled. And I feel like you've been dealing with a lot of that uncertainty, possibly for a while now. Now, in your current energy, you have power with the Lovers here. I also feel like, the other card that came out with power card was Shadow. And I didn't take it. I actually kind of wish I would have, but because I do feel like it's playing kind of a vital role in this message, meaning that right now I think you're dealing with your shadow energy. That the part of you that's unhealed, that doesn't believe you're deserving, that doesn't believe that you're capable, that doesn't believe that it's possible for you to get to where you're trying to go. And right now is about really trying to stick to your power and seeing what you're deserving of and knowing that you are deserving of what it is that you want. And I feel like ultimately there's a part of you that's trying to almost pull you away from that. Now, your immediate future, you have shift with the King of Pentacles in reverse. I do feel like this is a shift in your circumstances. And I feel like that's ultimately because the shift is going to depend on how you handle your current energy. I can tell you that right now. And not all Capricorns are going to handle it the same. So this could be a positive or a negative shift, I feel like. The overall energy for this reading, quite a bit of Leo energy. Both of these are Leo cards. You have Shine and Go Wild. I feel like this is, one of my favorite spiritual teachers is Gabby Bernstein. And one of the things that she talks a lot about is the concept of joy and how joy is what creates our results. If we are pursuing our path and we feel like we are constantly burnt out, stressed out, unable to be happy, unable to, be creative, then we're not even really putting in the energy that we need to receive the circumstances that we need to. The whole point of us being here is to have fun with it. And I feel like a lot of this is remembering that even through the obstacles, even through the challenges, it's about having fun. It's about enjoying your experiences and being able to take your power back from the ones that don't make you feel so good. All right, recent past for Capricorn with air and the Nine of Pentacles. Recent past for Capricorn, clarifying air with the Nine of Pentacles. You were dealing with a lot of confusion in your recent past. And also, it's like there was some sort of truth you were needing to see that was blocking your manifestations from coming to you, that was blocking what was trying to come toward you. Some sort of a cycle that needed to complete. Oh, okay. The High Priestess here. Your intuition was speaking to you about something. Let me clarify this Judgment card with the Eight of Wands in reverse. Clarifying the Judgment with the Eight of Wands in reverse, please. Clarifying the Judgment with the Eight of Wands in reverse. These are both in reverse, right? Yeah. Yeah, because that's the same Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles with the Six of Wands in reverse. So here's the ultimate thing, Capricorn. You don't have hope in what it is that you're wanting. That's why things feel up in the air, is you don't feel hopeful about them. You don't feel like they're possible. Now, you might be fighting with that part of yourself. It might be you really want to believe they're possible, but you're dealing with the part of you, the shadow part of you, right, that doesn't believe they're possible. But that's ultimately what's keeping your manifestations from coming towards you. Remember, it's as above, so below, as within, so without. So whatever it is that you're trying to create externally, you need to start with your belief system, because your belief is the root of your results. And so right now, especially in your recent past, you weren't believing that what you were wanting was possible. Recent past for Capricorn. Recent past for Capricorn here. The Ten of Pentacles with the Seven of Wands in reverse and the Sun in reverse. This is interesting. So you have the Ten of Pentacles with the Seven of Wands. Again, this Ten of Pentacles is similar to this Nine of Pentacles, but this is more the like long-term fulfillment of what you want. This is like short-term wish fulfillment. This is like long-term sustainable fulfillment. And the Seven of Wands in reverse to me is saying like you don't believe in yourself. You don't trust yourself. You don't trust the path that you're on. On some level here, Capricorn, you don't trust your path. You don't trust yourself. You don't trust in your abundance. You have to trust in it. You have to believe in it before it even appears, so much so that you're grateful for it before it arrives. And that's ultimately what's keeping you unhappy. Because it's not like you're unhappy with the path you're pursuing. You're unhappy because you don't believe it's leading you to where you want to go. You don't trust the outcome. What is this High Priestess saying? I want to clarify this High Priestess because it's the second time we've seen it. What is this High Priestess saying? What is Capricorn's intuition trying to tell them? Clarifying the High Priestess. What is this Ten of Wands? Or, sorry, Ten of Swords. Something kind of painful happened. I feel like not even necessarily in your recent past. Let me clarify this Ten of Swords. Clarifying this Ten of Swords. What is this Ten of Swords saying? Something happened. Okay. So there's the King of Pentacles in reverse. Something happened that was really painful. Very, very painful situation. And this situation had to happen. It had to happen to move you to what you wanted. But why did it have to happen? It ultimately, it caused you to surrender. It caused you to make, I feel like, the changes that you need to make. Let me clarify. Yeah, like, why did this have to happen? Why did this Ten of Swords have to happen here? Because it's almost getting you to, like, let go of the circumstances. Let go of what's happening and trust in the divine a little bit more. Yeah. The Star and the Chariot. Because you're healing from this, you're healing from what happened is what actually has moved things forward. So there's a part of you that needs to realize that your past, greatly impacted your path in a good way. Interesting. And so now it's almost like it's almost like what you went through caused you to take your power back. It caused you to see that you were deserving of more. And that's allowing you to get through the situations now that are like a struggle for you. Current energy for Capricorn, clarifying power with the Lovers. It's like using the healing from your past and the strength that you gain to get through your present. Clarifying the power with the Lovers. The Sun in reverse. your biggest obstacle is your lack of joy. Your biggest obstacle is your lack of joy. Because it's almost like, and I talk about this in I feel like a few readings every single week, how happiness is a choice, not a destination. You have to choose to be happy. You have to choose joy on your path. I want to clarify the Sun in reverse with the Nine of Wands. It's like your biggest obstacle is the fact that you're not happy. Yeah, it's your mindset. And it's because you've been through some pretty painful stuff. So I understand that. But it's almost like taking your power back isn't just leaving a situation or changing your circumstances. It's changing your mindset that got you into those circumstances in the first place. Okay. Because your mindset, yeah, that's what's keeping you from this opportunity, this shift. Current energy for Capricorn. Because the biggest thing, there's the High Priestess. The biggest thing is like you're supposed to be having fun. Like it's like you're supposed to be having fun, but you're not having fun. Clarifying this High Priestess here. There's that King of Pentacles in reverse. You're allowing your circumstances to affect your happiness too much. If we rely on our outcomes to provide us with like the feelings that we want, we will consistently be a victim to our circumstances. Remember, your response to your reality is what creates it. So if you are constantly responding to seemingly negative circumstances with a negative, outlook, you'll create more of those. So this is about learning, that's equanimity for you. Learning how to choose joy and choose happiness and choose faith, even when the circumstances don't necessarily align with what we're aiming for, with what we're wanting. Don't let your circumstances control your outlook. Choose your outlook, and that will change your circumstances. That's your power. Your power is going to be your mindset here. Current energy for Capricorn. Current energy for Capricorn, please. Ace of Cups in reverse with the Queen of Wands in reverse. It almost feels like you've built up resentment for your circumstances in a way. Because they're not what you want. Let me get more on this. Ace of Cups in reverse with the Queen of Wands in reverse. But you've also suppressed this. But you're being triggered. You're experiencing triggers. Okay, hang on. I want to clarify this. I want to know what's going on here. It's like you're at war with your shadow right now. Don't ever make decisions in a triggered state. For some of you Capricorns out there. Don't ever make decisions in a triggered state. What is this current? Yeah. You've spent so much time, Capricorn, and I get it, focusing on the negative, that it's almost like the negative is all you can see. So this really is about needing to take your power back. Remember, you're supposed to be enjoying things. You're supposed to be having fun with your life. And I feel like you're not, because it's where your focus goes is where your reality follows. And that goes from like, yes, your circumstances, but also how you perceive your circumstances. So it's interesting because it's almost like you're being triggered to kind of face this mindset. Interesting. Is there anything else is there anything else Capricorn needs to know about their current energy? Anything else Capricorn needs to know about their current energy here? The Ten of Pentacles and the Three of Swords. The Magician. Pain is a part of the process. Let me clarify this Three of Swords here. Clarifying the Three of Swords here for Capricorn. Okay, so hang on. Invest in working through fear. Okay, hang on. There's a lot coming through here. So it's almost like, let me get one more here. One more on this Three of Swords and Seven of Pentacles. The Queen of Wands with the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. So you really are dealing with like a lack mindset here. You're dealing with a lack mindset. You expect things to fall apart. You expect this. Three of Swords. It's like you expect your heart to get broken. And that's because you've experienced it so much. So that's why you're needing to look at your past instead of looking at it from a place of, I can't believe that happened to me. Try to reframe it from a place of, that had to happen to get me here, because that will allow you to change your expectations from, I'm going to end up hurt, to, I don't have to repeat past experiences because I learned from them. I gotcha. Okay. Yeah, that was a little bit deeper of a message than I expected. All right. Immediate future for Capricorn. Take your power back from your circumstances. Immediate future for Capricorn. Clarifying shift with the King of Pentacles in reverse. Immediate future for Capricorn. King of Wands in reverse. The Knight of Cups. The only thing that's going to create a positive shift for you in your reality, and this is why at the beginning I said not all Capricorns are going to experience the same shift, right? The only thing that's going to allow for a positive shift in your reality is to work through these limiting beliefs you have about yourself and your abilities. Because you're dealing with self-doubt. And that's almost like keeping you in, it's almost like you believe you're going to fail on some level. You believe you're going to fail. And so you kind of just, and maybe that's because you have before, but that doesn't mean that you're going to, it just means that you did. And that's okay, because that's part of the process. But you've learned what you needed to from that, or you need to focus on learning what you need to from that, so that you can move forward without these limiting beliefs here. This Eight of Swords in reverse is my favorite card in tarot. It's releasing yourself from like the beliefs that keep you stuck in experiencing the same situations that, don't make you happy. Immediate future for Capricorn. There's a Ten of Swords in reverse. This is healing from whatever it was that hurt you, so that you don't have this mindset anymore. Because this mindset that you're kind of dealing with here, it stems from this past experience that you had. You fear this repeating itself. And that's why you're struggling to trust yourself. Wow, I'm not a Capricorn. I don't even think I have Capricorn in my chart. But I feel that. this is the biggest obstacle for you to overcome, is you don't even realize how much your past is still affecting your current and future energy. Focus on the healing from this. Focus on the healing from this Ten of Swords, because that's whatever happened there, it needed to happen. It needed to happen to get you to where you're trying to go. It's a good thing. It doesn't feel like it, but you'll be able to see that eventually. Immediate future for Capricorn. Immediate future for Capricorn. The obstacles that you're experiencing while you're building are literally trying to help you work through. See, here's the thing. When people think about manifestation, they think, oh, this is all just about changing my reality. No, sure, but it's about changing your inner world to be reflected in your outer world. And that's that whole concept of manifestation makes it look like it happened overnight, is because when things start to take off for you, they usually take off pretty quickly. But the process of the inner work that it takes to get there, that's the biggest, most important part. So focusing on the inner world, especially when you're facing obstacles, focusing on how you respond, making sure you don't respond with fear, but you respond with faith, that is how you create positive shifts for yourself. Don't focus on what doesn't serve you. That's how you're going to create positive shifts. The obstacles are meant, you will always experience obstacles on your path, because overcoming those obstacles is how you shift your inner environment so that your outer world can then be reflected by whatever shift that happened from whatever obstacle you encountered. All right, Capricorn, we're going to hop on over to the extended. I'm going to clarify these messages, jump into the advice, and then pull an advice card for you at the end. Thank you guys so much, as always, for the support of my channel. It means the world to me. I experienced tremendous growth last week, and I'm beyond blessed to be able to do this for a living, and you guys make that possible, so thank you so much. And as always, I wish you nothing but love and healing on your journey moving forward. Bye, Capricorn.